Every American has two hometowns, his own and Washington. The nation's capital is a reminder of the history we share in common.
Just locking up the apartment here. Guys, that's right. In January of 1961, JFK walked right out of this door, this was his house, on to give his inaugural address and become president for the first day. And here we are to pop up in D.C. What's up, Lou? You been here a while? Cool. Well, we're going to go for our first stop up the road to one of JFK's favorite spots. It was called Martin's Tavern. They're still here. I'm going to learn some history there, and I have a very special day with an old lady.
Ain't she a little bit older than you, man?
She is. You know I like older women, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So our current owner, he is the fourth generation of the Martin family to own and operate the tavern here, and it was his great-grandfather and grandfather who opened it in 1933. And the policy here at that time was to be very discreet about people with bold-faced names, so to speak.
High profile.
Yes, there you go.
Martin's Tavern is the oldest family-owned restaurant in D.C. The Watering Hole has hosted each U.S. president from Harry S. Truman to George W. Bush, including at the time, young John F. Kennedy, who proposed to his girlfriend Jackie right here at this booth. And rumor has it JFK wrote his famous inaugural speech just a booth away from where he proposed.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
And with such a historic town comes historic people.
Hey, Miss Jackson.
Sorry we're late.
You're my hot date. Yeah, thanks for coming.
At 102 years old, Miss Jackson is one of the oldest living residents around. The year she was born, Woodrow Wilson was president. The female life expectancy was 42.2 years. And the #1 song in the country was Tiger Rag from Mick LaRocca and the original Dixieland Jazz Band. She's lived through the Depression of the 20s, Prohibition, 2 World Wars, the Civil Rights Movement where people took to the streets of her town for equality, all the way up to seeing the first African-American president to sit in the Oval Office just a few feet away.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
From Tiger Rag to Tiger King. This woman has lived through it all, and I was eager to find out the key to life after a century on this earth.
You've lived through many decades.
That's right.
Do you have any advice for a young buck like me? I'm newly married, I'm a new dad.
No, taking yourself around to decent people.
Decent people?
And decent places.
Do people ask you about like drinking and smoking too? Do people ever? You stay away from that? I may be in trouble then. I have had a couple drinks here and there.
No, it's all right.
It's okay?
If you don't get right.
You happen to be a little bit older than this bar. And this bar, JFK proposed to Jackie O right here, where you're sitting.
Really?
Yeah. Miss Jackson, will you be my wife?
Very glad to. And you're a very nice person.
She said she'd be very glad to because I'm a very nice person. I'll take that as a yes. My new wife, everybody. To you, Miss Jackson. Not bad, right? We wanted to do something for you, you know, take you out a little bit, show you a new place, a new old place. And I know you go out a lot. I've seen you walking around.
She's so fast, they can't keep up.
We'll see her coming down the block.
This has been so cool. We're sitting in a historical booth with such a historical lady in town. I think we can learn a lot from people like you. I'd like everyone to remember to talk to their elders out there. Talk to your grandparents, your great-grandparents, right? Don't you think? Thank you for coming on a date with me today.
Always. Very nice to meet you.
Jackson, everybody.
I like a song with a skippity beat.
How you doing? You guys know each other? Is it hoppable right here?
Taking Miss Jackson's advice, we were off to find more decent people. But they weren't at the Capitol. They were at Bub and Pop's. the quintessential local sandwich shop. And you know the food's good because Guy Fieri was here.
Miss Jackson said balance is important. Not sure I'm gonna get that here.
This is Bub, and this is Pop. They are my parents.
nice.
They're from Philadelphia. They found a property in West Philadelphia and opened a grocery store and deli.
Okay. So it's been in the family a long time. You had a deli in Philly.
Right.
You see, you start the deli here. That's so nice.
The love of good food and cooking.
Family, yeah. Tell me about this challenge I'm gonna do.
The Little Petey Challenge began when my son Jonathan was talking with my younger son Peter about doing this and that we should definitely have a food challenge. The sandwich has actually taken on a new meaning for us because Pete was killed in Afghanistan in December 2015. So it's just another way to honor his memory.
That's awesome.
And pretty much everything that we make in here goes on that sandwich.
Ladies and gents, let's make a sandwich. The Little Petey. Sweet and hot capricola, Genoa salami, pepperoni, brisket, aged provolone, fried mozzarella sticks, fried chicken, hoagie relish, arugula, Roma tomato, and fried egg, presented on a bed of French fries with sea salt and black pepper.
Folks, we're getting ready to do the Little Petey Challenge. Paul will be challenging Rob to eat the sandwich in 15 minutes. Okay, Paul, you can do this. You can do this. Ready? Set.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event.
It is officially begun. 15 minutes. Paul and Rob.
Oh, God.
I don't feel well.
Where are you from? I'm from Savannah Park, Maryland. Maryland, huh?
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Keep it up. Working good.
You're better than that.
Just wow. 2 minutes. Come on, everybody. 2 minutes.
How are you doing? Get inspired.
Arlene! Arlene! 2, 1.
Listen, man, it was a good team fight.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for playing.
Well, I feel horrible.
We have a winner. Winner is... Wow! Yay! Rob had 3.5 ounces left. You had 2.89. The winner.
Congratulations.
Can we have a round of
Congratulations.
applause?
Very good. You should have been DQ'd. You should have been DQ'd with the bite.
All right. Well, now that I was stuffed for the next week, there was just one more thing to do in this town. Pay homage to America's most honest president. How would this town do with good old Abe telling the blunt truth today?
I never lie.
We decided to talk to the people and find out, and deliver the truth maybe a little harsher than Abe did.
Really honest.
Yeah, you were flat. Let's go. You don't know who I am? Thank you. Stay in school. Okay?
Why not? I'm sick.
Oh, good. You're playing hooky. Way to go, Mom. Your toes should not be seen in public, my friend. A little too much PDA for my taste. We're old-fashioned. Take it to a bedroom, will you now? This beard absolutely sucks. What's the story? You're the Inspector Gadgets of wherever you're from? I told you no ice cream. We're trying to pitch this show to Hollywood.
Hey, thank you.
You are not the father. No, no. Brutally honest Abe Lincoln, you got that hat off the ground around the corner. Am I right? Yes, I knew it. All right. Have a great day. See ya. I'm gonna buy a taco because you say you're the best, okay? 1 taco. Is that better at Chipotle? Sir, put down the selfie stick. Put down the selfie stick. Put it down. But keep the mustache, you hear me? It was many years ago on these steps where I was president. And then I sat down. And I stayed there. And now you're all here.
Sir,
sir. No damn security. I'm sitting on the monument. Pop-up show. What a day to be alive.
That's good.
I'm gonna go enjoy me a fine cocktail and a nice show. See you later, pal.
See you later.
Well, DC, we surrounded ourselves with some of your best, jam-packed with lots of great people and ingredients. You've kept us laughing and staying young in style. Who knows where we'll pop up next, but for this time, we're leaving Lou in Capital City. The Pop-Up Show supports mom and pops, and here's how you could support the small businesses featured here. Martin's Tavern is open for business now, along with our friends at Bub and Pops. Make sure to check them out. And don't forget to show some love to the local food trucks open now.